As you're going to see, we're going to do our typical turning tool paths. And for those of you that are just jumping in, guys, feel free at any time, throw some questions in chat if you have questions about anything or want to see anything in particular. And I, of course, am going to cheat here with my 2-axis lathe tool path. Now, the dilemma was, in this particular use case, was the customer was having a lot of problems with utilizing a Haas. I'm going to pause there because some of you guys are going to laugh. Yeah, it sounds normal, right? It was a Haas TL Series machine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our turning post from Haas pulled up. And there should be a generic turning post in here, which is what we tend to recommend. You guys scrolled down too far. Or did they take it away? Did they take it away on us? ST. There used to be a standard Haas turning path, tool path, or post processor, I should say. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this the right way. Let's go Haas automation, turning, and let's verify that there isn't still just a generic turning tool path. There is. I am just losing my mind today. And we're going to go ahead and copy that over to our cloud. Let's go here. So, a couple of things. First and foremost, I'm not making any changes here. I saw probably 40 plus comments on this guy's post. And to say the least, I think only one of them when I was skimming through was correct. His problems resided in the tool itself. Now on a Haas TL series, you could have a tool changer or you could have a tool post, one of which is going to require you to do certain things here. But as you guys can see, I'm going to show this off real quick. The easiest way to look at this is we are working with X positive, as you're seeing, and we're working closer to center line, which is 0, which means X starts large and goes to 0 in a positive, right? So a positive, large value, back to 0. So we're basically moving X negative. Now, the dilemma was, in this particular use case, was based on his machine. His tool post was on the front. So he actually needs to feed into his part from X negative to X positive. And well, how you control this is all based off your turret. Now, this gets a little tricky because there's some options here a lot of people are hidden and don't see. So let's go back real quick. Is you can find them quite easily by post-processing. And if you hit the little edit button, up here at the top, you're going to see in the description, there is recommendations for turret numbers. Again, this is very, very important because you have everything from 101 and 102, which controls X negative, X positive on your tool post, to 103, 104, which is for gang style holders. And again, we have a gang style video on this. Guys, go watch that video. It's a great video at the end of the day. But again, the idea is 101 to 104 is going to control whether or not we're using a gang style holder or we're using a turret slash, a quick change post, things of those natures. Now you can use both of these simultaneously, again, or not simultaneously, but you can use them both in conjunction in the same setup. Now you can't do it necessarily on the same tool. So let's go back here real quick. I'm going to edit our tool. And we're going to start simply by plugging in turret number 101. And with that, we're going to repost because, as you guys know, if you've been here before, if there's anything I'm good at, I'm really good at doing the opposite of what I want to do the first time. We're going to post this one more time. Let's take a look at it. And now magically, I got this right the first time. We are now on the X negative side when it comes down to feeding to 0. So again, just by going to 101 on the turret, and this was the solution to the problem. A lot of people were saying a lot of outlandish stuff. They were saying you should get your post edits made. You need to submit this to ChatGPT. And it had nothing to do with that at the end of the day. All he had to do was change his turret number. So again, we're going to go back and we're going to do a few more things because there was one more request from that customer as a whole is we're going to go ahead and swap out. So I'm going to take out tool 1 and we are going to do this with a different tool. So let's say we're going to go in with a VNMT right-handed tool. And again, I'm going to set that tool to turret 101. So again, this is very important that you're utilizing a turret number if your tools are coming from the front side of your machine. Now, if you guys are wondering, in the world of Fusion, yes, my X would be pointed away from me, and I'm just doing this as a visual representation that you're feeding in from the front. The TL series is one of the more common ones we see this on. It's a tool room lathe. It's meant to be a CNC, but still hand operated like a traditional lathe, right? So again, we could go ahead and post these two out. And I'm going to actually make one more change here after the fact, but I just want to show you guys, again, we're X negative. And what I'm really looking for is you're going to get down here, and this is going to be the key element, but we're going to do a couple of things here to this still, because this would be under the impression that we're utilizing a tool changer, right? But this would send my tool post all the way back to the home position. So let's go ahead and start with manual tool changes. So again, we'll edit our tool one more time. We're going to go post process. We're going to check the box for manual tool change. Again, we're going to edit our secondary tool. Now, we would have to do this on all of our tools if we're using a tool post. Again, getting back to the idea, guys, if you're using a gang style holder, it's not a manual tool change. We would use a different turret number, but you could use the tool post plus gang style and force manual tool changes as needed. One really important tip here, guys, if you have a really large tool in your CNC machine, you could check this box, whether it be a mill or a lathe, and it will stop the machine so you could hand feed it and hand take it out. So again, let's go ahead and post process. I do see a question out there from Sal. Sal, I'll get to you here in a second, but let's go ahead and post, and let's take a look at this. As you guys are going to see, it's calling a manual tool change, M0 right there, telling you to put tool 1 in. Scrolling down a little bit further, again, a manual tool change to put tool 2 in. We still haven't fixed our G53 issues, so let's go back and do that now. So one more time, when we go in and post process, there's a couple of settings. Again, this is all TL stuff. I think I'm going to chop this video down and we're going to publish this video because we get so many questions about this. But the first and foremost is the both X and Z in the same line. This means we're going to dog leg to our part each and every time. Now, I would tell you, you may want to do Z first, then X, or if you want us to make a change, we could do X first, then Z. But the idea is you can now control and split up that G53 line from being two separate lines to one individual line, things of that nature. So last thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our face retracts. This is the biggest problem I see, is we no longer want to go all the way to Z home, right? So again, we could set either one, both, or all the same, but what I'm really looking for is a negative integer. And the reason why this is negative, if you think on your machine, G53 Z0 is all the way past down where your tailstock is. So we need to move negative towards the headstock to get it in position. So again, we're going to go ahead and post this one more time. You guys are going to see, we're going to scroll down here real quick before we jump onto that next lesson. As you're seeing, we're going to move X to 0 and then Z to negative 15 from G53. So again, if we were to stay positive, and again, you're going to get an error that says out of range or over travel. You can't take Z G53 past your tailstock in a positive direction. You can only come back negative. And again, we then do our manual tool change, and then we send it right back in there to do what we need to do. I'm going to pause there for a minute so I remember to crop this video. We'll go ahead and jump over. Again, guys, we have the Haas bootcamp coming up. We also have a buy me a beer, buy me a steak. Maybe hit the like button on this video as you guys are out there chilling.